Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the Toilet Troop from Transformers BotBots. So this is my first run-in with BotBots. I just got these from Amazon. They had 2 packs. They had this and the Techie Team, which I will review very soon, probably tomorrow. So yeah, basically these things really remind me of Shopkins. If anyone knows what Shopkins are, I'm sure most people do because they're kind of like a ridiculous phenomenon, or at least they were. Kind of losing steam at this point in my opinion, but so these are just super tiny little transformable robots here that turn into kind of everyday items. Now this is the Toilet Troop, although I have to be honest, the only one that I see that's really connected to the bathroom is this roll of toilet paper, which has little Autobot symbols on it, which is kind of hilarious. This looks like a cupcake or something with an ice cream cone sticking out of it, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. And then I'll be honest, I really have no idea what these two guys' alt modes are going to be. We'll find out as we go. Now there is a hidden one inside here. I don't know if they're always the same and they just hide one for fun. But if I remember correctly, I think Shopkins do that as well. So it's just kind of a trend that's going on right now with tiny little collectible things, and they just sell you a pack of a bunch of them. So it kind of makes sense for Hasbro to get on the hype train with that, with one of their most famous properties in Transformers. So you can see here, this is Series 1, and it's 2 modes. Like all Transformers have 2 modes. It's not something revolutionary. I feel like they're really hyped about it, but it's obvious. I guess just because like Shopkins don't transform. But you can see the picture here. It has these guys. Oh, so he turns into a spray can. Okay, that's what I'm gaining from that. So they're hanging out in the bathroom. I still have no idea what this guy is, but we'll find out. So as you can see, there are 4 pictured and 1 hidden, so these are 5 packs. I believe there are going to be a bunch of different 5 packs with these kind of pre-made teams. And then there's also going to be blind boxes where I think they're sold singly, probably in little blind bags. So this is kind of a preview of that. So I guess let's go ahead. It says you're supposed to pop that out somehow. Oh, here you go. Okay. So this just pops open like this, and then this is perforated. Oh, here you go. All right. Oh, I think he's a flashlight. So I'm guessing this is supposed to swivel to cover his head. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So he's a little flashlight. And then I'm guessing these pull down, and it looks like the hands just kind of pop out of the side here. I'm completely flying blind on here. Now, see, the other thing is, I would think if the transformation instructions for this guy are in the instructions, then the blind bag aspect would have to be completely false, because in my opinion, if the instructions are in here, then they knew which one they were giving you. So I'll have to go check that out. But so there's a little flashlight. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to open this up so we can get the other guys out of here, and then we'll take a look. So before we begin, I wanted to show off the instructions to you real quick. You have a cool little picture of the Toilet Troop here, a little artwork, which is kind of neat. And then it does give you instructions for all 5. So you can see here that the flashlight is included. So I would assume everyone's getting the flashlight in that one that's hidden. I don't think it's random. I think they just decided to hide one for fun. So you can see King Toots is the name of the toilet paper. Frohawk is the spray paint cam. Dimlit is the flashlight. Sticky Magee is a tape dispenser. And then Unilla Ice Queen Cone is a cupcake that kind of turns into a unicorn. So that's kind of cool. Over here on the side, on the other side, you should see it says 61 to collect, and it kind of shows them in like a mall where it kind of has them separated by category. So you have like the ones that are based on food over here, the sports ones, the techie ones, toilet guys are down here in the corner, office supplies, more confectionery, more toilet guys up here. So just kind of a cool little checklist for you in a fun little illustrated scene, so you can keep track of all your BotBots. So let's go ahead and check out the 5 that we got in this pack. I'm going to start with this guy. This guy is a spray paint cam, and from the directions, this piece, this like rim here, is supposed to slide up and down, but I can't get mine to move at all. So I don't know if mine's stuck or if that's something that they took out like after they printed the instructions or what, but I really can't get this to move at all. So his eyes are kind of there, but they're hidden. Maybe I turn it? No. So I don't know. If anyone else has this or has seen other videos where they have the same problem, let me know so I'm not crazy and I don't break the thing. But you can see his face. See, it's supposed to cover the eyes and then go up so you can see the eyes. But anyway, this is the, you know, little top part, spray part of the spray can. You're going to rotate that down into the head, and that pops out the little mohawk, which is kind of cool. Then you're going to just kind of get your finger in here and pull out the arms, which is a little bit easier said than done. There we go. And then you're going to take the bottom part and pull these halves out, and that just forms the legs. So that is the little guy that you get. You have ball joints here in the shoulder, very limited though. And then the feet just kind of separate. And I like the face. I wish I could see the eyes a little bit more. So I wish this did move like it was supposed to. I don't know, I'm going to end up breaking it, so I should just stop. But there you go. And that guy's name was, again, Frohawk. Which I don't get. But there you go. He is a little spray paint can. Pretty cool little guy. Next up, we have the light bulb Dimlit. Very, very simple transformation for this. I do like the power button that doesn't move or anything. It's just painted. So you spin this part around to reveal the face. He's got very happy, he's got like twinkles in his eyes. He's very happy. Then you just pull the arms out. And these are really tiny and tough to get out sometimes. Like, they're just very small. But you can move the arms. As you can see there, that's pretty much the only point of articulation. And then you just pull the legs down. So there is Dimlit. Next up we have King Toots, which is a fantastic name. He's a roll of toilet paper. I like how it has the Autobot symbol like embossed. It's actually raised up. So you come around to the back. You can see here there's a split where this part opens up. And that reveals some eyes. Right here, you pull out, it's actually easy if you, this part will flip down. And then you're going to pull out the arms. And they just pull out, and then you can rotate them around once you pull them out. There you go. And then legs will flip down from underneath. I kind of wish this piece didn't just hang here in the front. It's kind of my only complaint with this guy. I don't mind the ones on the side because they're kind of articulated, so you could even like put them up to be horns if you like. Which I think I'm going to do because it kind of gives them like a unicorn feel, or Unicron feel. So I have a unicorn and a Unicron. But the directions just kind of show you just having them out just like this. But I'm going to put them up like horns just because I kind of, personally, I think that kind of looks cool. And then you have the hands that can move. And then you just have this piece that just hangs here and really obscures the little feet. So that's kind of a bummer. But overall, he's not bad. Is he going to stand up for me? There we go. All right, next up we have Sticky Magee, which I feel like they were on a deadline and they just came up with the first name they could think of. Sticky Magee. Yeah, great. Print it. It's fine. So he is a tape dispenser. This piece here pulls out, and that forms your legs. The arms, this piece here splits down the middle, and then you just pop them to the side. And then this piece flips up and rotates and becomes the head. So I like it. He's got a crazy giant just line, bar for the eyes, but I think it works. I like his little expression. You have a ball joint here in the arms, in the shoulder, which pretty much seems to be articulation for most of these guys. But I like the little expression. I think the paint apps are nice. Overall, pretty cool. And then here we go. Unilla Ice Queen Cone. So you come around to the back, pop out the little tail. Then these sections come out like this. Now again, the directions just kind of have you put it up like this. But what I like to do is kind of rotate it around like this. And I'll show you why in a minute. So then you fold the feet down. And so here's your little unicorn. But if you like to pretend they're kind of like wings, you can just kind of leave them up like that, which I think works better than just kind of leaving them. The directions just kind of have you have them out to the side like this. Which, I mean, you certainly can do, but I kind of like to put them up like this so that they look more like wings. So she's kind of like a Pegasus. And I think the ice cream cone for the horn works awesome in this mode, but to have this super tiny little ice cream cone sticking out of a cupcake like that, I think looks weird in the cupcake mode. But I mean, it's, you know, sacrifices you have to make so that it looks a little bit better in this mode, because obviously a full-size one in this mode would look ridiculous, so I get it. But yeah, so that's it for this section of BotBots. How do I feel about these? I don't know. I honestly don't know. It was $10 for this pack, so they're only $2 a piece, which I feel like is fair for the transformation aspect. The paint applications look good. You know, obviously if the pack was like $5 to $7, I would say a better value, but I don't think $10 is ridiculous. That's what it was on Amazon. I don't know if they'll be cheaper like at Walmart or in other stores. It's very possible. Yeah, I don't know. They're fun. They're definitely something like if you want something to keep on your desk and just kind of pick up, like, you know, if you're at work or something and you just want something to fiddle with, I think they'd be perfect. I think little kids will like them because they're certainly not very difficult to transform back and forth, and because they turn into everyday objects, that aspect of it is kind of fun. So to just kind of transform them back and forth and leave them around, I think it's kind of neat. But I don't know. I'm definitely going to keep going. Like I said, I have the Techie Troop, or the Techie Team rather, which I'll review in the next day or so. So I'll see how I feel after those as well. If it really depends as far as the blind bags. If the blind bags are only like $1 or $2 a piece to keep with the scale of the pricing with these, then I think I would probably get a couple. Especially because with blind bags, to me, like Lego minifigure blind bags is kind of the height of the threshold. Like I want $4 to $5 is what I want to pay for a blind bag. Because if you get a duplicate and you only paid a couple bucks, you don't feel as bad. You could trade with friends and things like that. But if you're like loyal subject boxes, you're getting to like $15 for a blind bag. It's like, that's a decent amount of money. Like I can almost get a deluxe transformer for that amount of money. And I don't want to just throw that away. Oh, I got a duplicate. You know what I mean? But I can't imagine that the blind bags for these are going to be very expensive because you're getting 5 for $10. So I think the whole goal of these is to have fun little transformers, keep the price point low, because that's going to promote the collectability. You know, if there's 60 of these, you know, you're not spending $10 a piece. But if there's 60 of these and you're spending $2 a piece, much more manageable. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'd like to hear from you guys. Tell me what you think. Which one of these is your favorite? If I had to say my favorite, I would say probably these two guys. But I do like him a lot as well. These guys just, I feel like the transformations are not as noticeable. But I definitely think they're fun, and I think they're definitely collectibles. So, like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching.